From shaping revolutions to advancing science, one simple tool has transformed the course of human history: the pen. It may seem like a small invention, but its impact has been monumental. Stick around as we explore how this humble device revolutionized communication, creativity, and technology, paving the way for modern innovation. Welcome to GigaNova Tech, where we explore the technology that shapes our world. Today, we're taking a step back to uncover the profound influence of a simple yet powerful tool, the pen. From early quills to today's smart pens, we'll see how this humble invention sparked revolutions, advanced science, and changed the way we live and communicate. Let's get started. At first glance, the development of the pen may appear to be a relatively minor step forward in human history. Nonetheless, it has had a significant impact on the fields of communication, education, creativity, and technology. This device has played a significant role in the development of human progress, from the earliest quills to the most advanced smart pens of today. Explore the ways in which the simple pen has altered the course of history, transforming the way communication is done. Earlier than the pen. Before the advent of the pen, people used crude implements such as chisels, bones, and reeds to carve or scratch symbols into surfaces. This was done before the invention of the pen. The procedures in question were slow, laborious, and restricted in the areas in which they could be utilized. Influence. The creation of the pen made it possible to write more smoothly and quickly, as well as to communicate in a more portable manner. A revolution in the ability to record ideas and information was brought about with the invention of the first reed pens and quills, which were then followed by the fountain pen and the ballpoint pen. Knowledge was able to be passed down from generation to generation and across national boundaries as a result of the widespread availability of letters, books, and manuscripts. The dissemination of literacy and education all across the world was made possible by the democratization of information, which connected individuals from all over the world. The ascent of science and literature in the world. Why the pen made it possible. The capabilities of writing and preserving thoughts in written form led to the creation of some of the most significant works of literature, as well as discoveries in the scientific literature. Beginning with Shakespeare's plays and continuing with Newton's Principia Mathematica, the pen made it possible for creators and intellectuals to create works that immortalize their ideas and discoveries. Influence. With the invention of the pen, ideas were able to outlive their originator, which resulted in the beginning of intellectual revolutions. There would be the potential for scientific findings to be documented and disseminated, which would result in breakthroughs in every sector, from medicine to astronomy. Poets and writers were able to convey their thoughts and feelings in a manner that had a significant impact on the development of aesthetics, philosophy, and society. From the use of the pen, history was preserved and subsequent generations were able to gain knowledge from both the achievements and the failures of the past. Education and literacy that empowers individuals. The instrument for education. Since the beginning of instruction, the pen has been an indispensable tool. Students continue to utilize it as one of the most accessible and ubiquitous instruments for learning, and they use it to take notes, finish tests, and communicate their opinions. Influence. As public education systems became more prevalent in the 19th and 20th centuries, the pen evolved into a symbol of both knowledge and the ability to exercise one's own agency. Individuals from diverse socioeconomic classes were able to learn and communicate thanks to the widespread availability of pens, which were also inexpensive. Learning to write by hand was beneficial to pupils' cognitive growth, memory retention, and creative thinking, since it helped form their writing skills. Even in this day and age of digital technology, the ability to write by hand is still an essential skill for learning, and the pen continues to play a vital role in educational settings. The beginning of the contemporary office. A transition from quills to ballpoint pens. As the 20th century progressed, the transition from quills and fountain pens to the advent of the ballpoint pen had a profound impact on the business and industrial sectors. The ballpoint pen, which was invented by Laszlo Biro in 1938, provided a writing experience that was more reliable and pleasant to the touch. Influence. Ballpoint pens made it simpler for professionals to write swiftly and efficiently, whether they were drafting contracts, signing documents, or keeping records. This improved the efficiency of their writing. With the advent of the modern office and the proliferation of paperwork, the pen evolved into an instrument that was absolutely necessary. Because written records were used for legal systems, business transactions, and governmental processes, the pen became an indispensable tool in the process of shaping the economy of the entire world. Businesses were able to work more efficiently, which in turn accelerated economic growth. The ballpoint pen's portability and durability made it an ideal writing instrument. Before we delve deeper into the fascinating story of this revolutionary pen, if you're enjoying this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content. Now let's get back to uncovering how this pen changed the world, the arts, and the expression of creative ideas. as a component of the creative process. Throughout history, the pen has served as a tool for creative expression for artists, poets, and musicians alike, whether they were drawing or composing in song. It doesn't matter if it's a rough draft of a novel or a sketch of a masterpiece. The beginning of many great works was ink flowing over paper. Influence. The use of the pen has provided artists with the ability to make elaborate drawings, technical sketches, and architectural plans in the field of visual art. Since the beginning of time, authors and poets have utilized pens to create their works, whether they were writing down ephemeral impulses or correcting manuscripts with great care. Composers have used pen and paper to create some of the most iconic pieces of music in the history of the planet. Even though we live in a digital world, many creators still like the tactile connection that a pen provides. They believe that it is crucial for activities such as mind mapping, sketching ideas, and brainstorming. Movements in the political and social spheres. What role did the pen play in revolutions? Since the beginning of time, the pen has been linked to various social and political movements. The pen has been a potent instrument for change throughout history, from the writing of the Declaration of Independence to the letters sent by leaders in the civil rights movement. Influence. The written word has been utilized by powerful personalities throughout history to serve as a source of inspiration for movements to oppose injustice and to encourage reform. People were able to rally behind causes such as the American Revolution and the suffragette movement through the use of written correspondence, manifestos, and pamphlets that were distributed by hand. It is a tribute to the power of writing that the adage, "the pen is mightier than the sword," describes the power of writing to shape public opinion and influence societal change. It was possible for leaders to communicate directly with the general populace and document history as it was happening thanks to the pen. Smart pen, an innovative technological product. So, what is it? The pen has also experienced considerable changes as a result of the ongoing development of technology. The LiveScribe and Neo Smart Pen are two examples of smart pens that enable users to write on paper while simultaneously capturing digital versions of their drawings and notes. Influence. The tactile experience of writing is combined with the convenience of digital storage into a single product, smart pens. They give users the ability to swiftly upload handwritten notes, diagrams, or ideas to their devices, where they can then be edited further or shared with others. The use of these pens in professional contexts helps to streamline processes, making it possible to take notes during meetings or lectures more quickly and ensuring that important information is never lost. In addition, smart pens are extremely useful for designers and artists since they bridge the gap between traditional and digital forms of visual communication. Documentation and international business. The force that a signature can have. Simple signatures can have a significant impact on the world. When it comes to international treaties, economic transactions, and legal documentation, the pen has been shown to be an indispensable tool. Influence. The pen has been used to formalize some of the most significant choices in the history of the world, whether it is the signing of a peace treaty or a contract worth $1 billion. Even though digital signatures are becoming increasingly widespread, the act of signing documents with a pen continues to be widely recognized as a signal of validity and agreement. In order to validate contracts, property transfers, and business agreements, legal systems all over the world have relied on handwritten documents and signatures. This demonstrates the everlasting significance of the pen in the realm of government and law. The pen, a very straightforward innovation that has had a profound impact on the development of human history, has been a game changer. There is no denying the impact that technology has had, that it has enabled the emergence of science and literature, that it has empowered political movements, and that it has fostered innovation. Even though we live in a world that is becoming increasingly digital, the legacy of the pen continues to affect the ways in which we communicate, educate, and express ourselves. Not only has it composed history, but it has also laid the road for the development of innovation in the years to come. If you're excited about the future of tech, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow tech enthusiasts, and subscribe to GigaNova Tech. Stay tuned for more breakthroughs and innovations. See you in the next video.